remember Tampa, the way she used to be, the places we would run to, the faces we would see. Yes, I remember Tampa, those precious memories. A city rising on the move, a simple yet progressive groove. I remember Tampa, she remembers me. She remembers me. She remembers me. She remembers me.
Hi, I've always appreciated all of you fans around the world who enjoyed my music. I'm James Marvell, and this is a special sponsored by Welcome Home Vietnam Vets. You'll know more about that in a few minutes when you see me with Lee Greenwood. We're going into my career, and now first, let's go to my garage band days with Richard Frazier. Hey, I like that guy that danced in the beginning. That was Kevin Shorey. We couldn't hire any dancing girls.
What's that smell? Oh, James Marvell with his friend, She's Got Bad Breath. Now, She's Got Bad Breath was recorded back in the 60s, and James and his friend Buddy Good had recorded this one in 1966, so that shows you how long it's been. So without further ado, let's play this next song, She's Got Bad Breath, and hopefully she go do something about that. It's tearing me up, man.
Was it good you got last night? I'm not taking off no more. Why not? Cause she's got bad breath. She's got bad breath. She's got bad, bad breath. She's got a problem, that's for sure. Doctors agree there is no cure. That's why she never will be killed. She'll never let fun she's missed. Cause she's got bad. She's got bad breath. She's got bad breath. She's got bad breath. I know that you can't understand why she will never get some man.
Hi, I'm Jack Michael, and I'm inviting you to join me to give our Vietnam vets a welcome home they never got, but so richly deserve. Info is at welcomehomevietnamvets2020.org. There will be a huge festival featuring music by the Boogeymen, my boys, the Jack Michael Band, and our headliner, Lee Greenwood.
And I'm proud to be
The two greatest words a Vietnam vet likes to hear is welcome home. So, the name of this event is called Welcome Home Vietnam Veterans 2020.
That's right, Lee Greenwood is coming into town to be a part of this incredible event. This concert is free to all veterans. All you need to do is register online. For all the day's details, visit welcomehomevietnamvets2020.org. Thank you, and we hope to see you there.
God bless the USA.
Hello to everyone watching from around the world. I'm recording artist Terry. Watch for my songs on the ALG Gospel Network. Now back to the James Marvell special.
When I was recording with the group Mercy in the 60s, our million-seller Love Can Make You Happy made the top of the charts with Elvis, Frank Sinatra, and the Beatles. We were right under the Beatles. This was our follow-up hit in 1969 on Warner Brothers.
Hold me, kiss me, whisper sweetly that you love me forever.
blessing from God, and I will love you forever.
Hold me, kiss me, whisper sweetly that you love me
This very night, 1969, that was the second most popular song in the USA, number 2 on the charts. Love Can Make You Happy by Mercy. It had been recorded about a year and a half before, and absolutely nothing happened with it. It got played on a couple of small stations in Central Florida, but that was about it. I was in Fort Lauderdale one night with the girl I was in love with. We were listening to the radio, and we heard that song come on, and neither one of us had ever heard it before. This was back in January of '69, I guess. And we just both fell in love with it. So we drove around Fort Lauderdale looking for the radio station and finally found it. And I banged on the door till somebody came to it. I said, "What was that song you played?" And he said, "Oh, it's just a favorite of mine I brought from home." I said, "I'll buy it from you." He said, "You're kidding." I said, "No, here's $20. He said, "You got it." He sold it to me. And it wasn't even a record. It was what they call an acetate. It's a test pressing before they would actually press the record. So I got it from him, and I took it down to my radio station in Miami, WFUN, and I started playing it immediately, and within 2 days, it was our number 1 most requested song. So I started calling record companies, and the rest, as they say, is history. That woulda, shoulda, coulda been the number 1 song in the USA this night in 1969 had it not been for this. Now, just imagine this. You've got a band, and through a miraculous set of circumstances, you finally have a hit record. It's going right to the top of the charts, except John, Paul, George, and Ringo get there ahead of you, and they're not going to move. Get Back was at number 1 for 5 weeks. If we'd gotten Love Can Make You Happy released, I don't know, 2 weeks later maybe, it would have probably made it to number 1. As it is, James Marvell of Mercy. I didn't know anybody in the group back then, but I've gotten to know him over the years. He has kept the group, the music alive. He is just a marvelous entertainer. He does a lot of stuff in Branson. You ought to check him out. He's got a new version of Love Can Make You Happy, as a matter of fact. You can Google him. James Marvell, Marvell, Mercy, Mercy. Got it? If you listen to this show enough, you know I don't normally do things like that, but this just seems so timely. I mean, this weekend, this big holiday weekend, happened to be the moment of fame for that group and the incredible circumstances of how it became a hit. Hang on, your requests are coming right up.
Wake up in the morning with the sunshine in your eyes and the smell of flowers blooming fills the air. Your mind is filled with the thoughts of a certain someone that you love. Your life is filled with joy when she is there. Love can make you happy if you find someone who cares to give a lifetime to you and who has a love to share. Oh, yeah. If you think you found someone you'll love forevermore, then it's worth the price you'll have to pay. To have 2 holds important, but forever is the phrase that means the love you found is gonna stay. someone who cares to give a lifetime to you and who has a love to share. Love.
Find the heroes. My hero of the day, salute James Marvell. I love you, my brother. Member of the band called Mercy. A pop hit with Buddy Good and the band of Mercy. The duet, the Country Cavaliers.
Right now, here's a couple youngsters you'll understand, and two you'll be hearing a lot of in the future in country music.
They got a great medley, too, of Merle Haggard.
Oh, they do? Meet the Country Cavaliers.
We don't smoke marijuana in Muskogee. We don't take our trips on LSD. We don't burn our draft cards down on Main Street. 'Cause we like living right and being free. We don't make a party out of loving. We like holding hands and pitching wood.
I'll sing that song one time.
We don't grow our hair all long and shaggy.
You're telling a fib.
Like the hippies out in San Francisco do.
Hello, folks. I'm James Marvell. I'm just so excited to be with Lee Greenwood. We have great plans in the future, but he knows a lot about it. Here's Lee Greenwood.
I sure do, and of course, I know the event's coming up. It's a special event in Punta Gorda. And you folks who know about Vietnam vets, I tell you, I do. I've been wearing this bracelet for almost 40 years. The two greatest words a Vietnam vet likes to hear is welcome home. So, the name of this event is called Welcome Home Vietnam Veterans 2020. For this year, 2020, it's going to be fabulous. Come and join us.
And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave their right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today.
Thank God for our veterans. Let's welcome them home. We gotta get out of this place. If it's the last thing we ever do, we gotta get out of this place. There's a better life for me and you. Headlining the event, the greatest patriotic singer of our generation, Lee Greenwood. The festival will be free for veterans from all across America. We will show the world that we care about those veterans that were so mistreated. We are asking for your support to finally give these brave men and women the thanks and the welcome home they deserve. God for our veterans, let's welcome them home.
I remember Tampa, and she remembers me. Hi, my name is Mike Baluha, and I've got an announcement to make, but please bear with me. I've got to read it. My memory's just not as sharp as it used to be. International TV host Kevin Shorey recently debuted James Marvell's recording of my original I Remember Tampa. The ALG Gospel Network will now air a clip of Kevin's introduction as he tells us more about Marvell. James will be performing this song at the Veterans Event of the Decade coming up November 20th and 21st, 2020 in Port Charlotte/Punta Gorda, Florida, as advertised in this TV special. Enjoy the show.
So this man went from pop, rock, mercy group to the Country Cavaliers to country music, and now a force to be reckoned with in gospel music. And not just gospel, he does it all. He still does country, he still does pop, he still does gospel with hits like Washed in the Blood, You Can Begin Again. Thank you, Gary S. Paxton. Johnny Cash said he was one of the finest singers around. Johnny Cash said that. And now a little Latin music from Dreamlab Studios. James Marvell singing I Remember Tampa.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Aquí, right here in Cigar City. Just what I wanted to hear. Sabor. I remember Tampa, the way she used to be, the places we would run to, the faces we would see. Yes, I remember Tampa, those precious memories. A city rising on the move, a simple yet progressive groove. I remember Tampa, she remembers me. She remembers me. Walking through the park at night, beneath the moss-filled trees. Children running, riding bike, cutting through the tropic breeze. I remember Tampa, those sweet, soft memories. The city that I call my home, the home from which I'll never roam. I remember Tampa, and she remembers me. She remembers me. Seguro que sí. I remember. Me recuerdo. Tampa native, ooh, Tampa native, can't you see? I will share my story with you if you listen, to preserve its history. I'm a Tampa native, ooh, Tampa native through and through. Seen a lot of things go down here, learned some things I never knew. Oh, Miguel Baluja, amigo. Escribiste una canción tremenda, Mike. You've written a great song. Oh, those memories. Yeah, I love them. And you know who else has memories? You go over to our friend, our radio friend, Ted Webb. He's got a website. He's got my garage bands there from the 60s. The Surprise, the Scopes. You know the Scopes. We got band in Chicago. Oh, well. And he has some of my days with the million-selling band. You remember them from the late 60s. Mercy. Back when we were younger and everything seemed new, we used to have a lot of fun, yes we did. No matter what we do, sleepy days, long summer nights, going anywhere we pleased, with love that I could call my own, a love that I have always known. This city that I call my home, the home from which I'll never roam. This love affair was meant to be. I love her, she loves me. Yes, I remember Tampa, and she remembers me. She remembers me. Seguro que sí. Seguro que sí. I remember. Me recuerdo. I'm a Tampa native. Tampa native, can't you see? I will share my story with you to preserve its history.
Hi, I'm Bill Akins, president of Welcome Home Vietnam Veterans 2020. And I'd like to let you know that the Welcome Home Vietnam Veterans event that we originally scheduled for March is on, and it's going to be held November 20th and 21st in Port Charlotte, Florida. We're going to be at the baseball park where the Rays do their spring training. It's going to be a great event. We've got a lot more seating and lots of great stuff going on. So go to our website, welcomehomevietnamvets2020.org, and get your free general admission tickets if you're a veteran. And general admission tickets for non-veterans start at $20. Join us right here in Port Charlotte on November 20th and 21st as we celebrate Welcome Home Vietnam Veterans. Thank you.
Thank God for our veterans. Let's welcome them home.
And as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, Tell us, what shall be the sign of thy coming, and of the end of the world? And he said,
Now here's a prophecy, my friends, that in the latter days there'll come such times as there had never been, and never will be once again. It's in Matthew 24, and it's right now at the door of our
For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. And there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in many places.
Now here's another word of truth. There shall be wars and rumors too, and many earthquakes there will be. The time is so near, can't you see? It's in Matthew 24, and it's right now at the door of our lives.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ. There is a way we can be saved before it gets too near the end. Accept the Lord into your hearts. There is no other way, my friends. It's in Matthew 24, and it's right now at the door of our lives. Prophecy.
Heaven and earth shall pass away, but these words will never pass away. And this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world as a witness to all nations. And then shall the end come.
I want to thank everyone for watching this 2020 special. If you like any of my music, you'll find an email on the credits at the end of the program. Also, I'll send a shout out to my friend Mike Harvey of Super Gold, the most awarded program director in the history of Billboard in a major market. Thank you, and I'll see you at the Veterans Event of the Decade.
Jesus, precious Jesus, wealth is seldom what it seems. Things of this world are disappointing, but when I feel the Lord's anointing, I'm rich beyond my wildest dreams. I used to work 12 hours a day, looking for that overtime pay, stacking up them dollar bills. But I came up empty because I hadn't heard the comforts in His holy word. Now I'm blessed by trusting in His will.